Hello, guys. Welcome back to Tell Me Something Good. I'm your host, Jackie.
And I'm your host, Shelly.
And today we have a very special guest, Lexi. Surprise!
Hello.
Sexy Lexi. You've probably heard us talk about her before. That's my best friend, but we'll get to that. But before we do get to that, let's talk about something good that happened this week. So let's start with Lexi since she's our guest. Lexi, tell us something good.
Okay, there's two things that were good this week. I get to be on y'all's podcast.
Ah!
And then one more thing is I've been wanting to make rugs and stuff, you know.
Mhm.
How long has it been?
It's been like a year and a half, maybe
Well,
two.
actually Jackie bought me my rug gun. I
Yeah.
always told her, so it's been sitting in my closet, not being used. And then yesterday I finally decided I'm gonna like do this shit. Can I cuss on here?
Oh my, yes, honey, you can.
So anyways, I looked it up. I got the framework. Like I went to Lowe's, ordered that shit, got it, and then we're gonna build it today. And I'm gonna what's it called, test practice it.
Yes. So, am I hearing that Lexi's rug's coming soon? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Rugs,
the
not
first-
drugs.
That could be your slogan.
I
Right.
love
That's
that.
a good one.
What's the first thing you want to make?
I don't even know yet.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna look up something, but
Something simple to start with.
it's for y'all to see. You know, surprise.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, that's exciting though. So when
Yeah.
she does make her rugs, we'll have them on here. We'll show them to you guys.
Yes, or it
We
could
can
be in
have
the
one
background of
hanging.
y'all.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
for
tell me
real?
something good.
Yeah, that would be
I was thinking about that already, actually. I wish I would have had it ready
yeah.
for now. That would have been cool, you know?
Yes, but we will have it, but yeah, that's exciting. I think you've been talking about doing this, and I'm excited for you to start it because I feel like you're so creative and you'll just do.
Like,
really
I
good
just
with
want a little hobby to
Yeah.
do besides working all the time. Like,
Mhm.
my own thing.
Yes. Aw, well, thank you for sharing that with us, Lexi.
Thank you for listening.
Jelly, tell us something good.
Something good about my week is my car is paid off in
Woo!
full.
Yes.
It's funny because this is the first car that I've had payments. Like all my other cars, I'll pay like $2,000 cash or whatever. And there's always something wrong with them. Like one car, the AC didn't work. I would be drenched in sweat every summer.
Hey, it's like a free sauna, though.
Yeah, but my makeup would be dripping. Before that, like my windows wouldn't roll down, so I'd be in the drive-through, like opening my door.
Oh.
So this car's good and it's paid off. So I'm just excited to have a little more cash.
Oh, that is exciting. that is awesome.
Something like something less to worry about, you know?
Mhm.
Yes, because I feel like cars, that's the worst when you have a flat tire or it's not running and it's just like, ugh. But it's a reliable car and yeah, I'm so happy.
That is
Yes,
awesome.
ma'am.
Yes.
So what about you, Jackie?
So something good. Well, I had a great week, and I'm like just happy to be here today. But I have a tropical vacation planned for next weekend. It's just a few days, but I'm just excited to be in the sun, tanning. Just I just am excited to be somewhere warm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have a tropical vacation planned for next week.
Do you want to tell us where?
Well, I'm going to Cancun. We're still deciding if we're staying in Tulum or Cancun, but I think we're leaning more towards Tulum. I haven't been to Tulum yet, so we'll see. I'll let you guys know how it is.
Yeah, I've heard Tulum is really nice. Even Cancun too, but
Yeah, and it's gonna be more like a chill, not wild It'll be
Yeah.
just kind of like I need to get away.
Relaxation.
Yes, like a relaxation getaway. I was even looking up kind of resorts where you can stay, and it's like they have the yoga and everything outside.
Oh,
So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards.
Like
but
a wellness treatment.
But if y'all see me taking shots on my story, mind your business, okay? Y'all say that, y'all gonna see me over there doing like
See a
handstands.
shot,
and-
take a shot.
yes.
So if y'all see that, it's okay. Just know it was when you're in vacation, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. But yeah, so that's what I'm excited for next weekend.
That
Hmm.
sounds fun. So she'll keep us updated how that goes.
Yes, I will. But yeah, that's something good. All
So
right.
now let's get into Miss Lexi.
Miss Lexi, our guest, our
Miss Lexi.
okay. Let's do a cheers, actually. 'Cause
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
we first of all, we're excited to have you, and you're
Thank you.
our
Our
first
first
guest. Yeah, so this will go down in the history. Is Lexi our
I'm your first guest, and this is my first podcast.
Oh, yeah.
first of many? I feel like you're just gonna do amazing. You're gonna want to be on. People are
Yeah,
gonna be asking for you
Yeah.
every week.
Oh, I'm
So-
flattered.
Cheers.
Cheers. I can't reach you, jelly,
Cheers.
but cheers. Chug it.
Mm-mm.
I'm just kidding.
This is good.
ASMR.
I know. We're always like breathing like.
All right. So Lexi, we talked about you on the episode of Toxic Friendships, but as a good example. We're like, actually, we were talking about you.
Yeah,
No,
I hope it's a good thing.
it was a good example of what a friend should be. And Lexi and I have been best friends for how long?
I lost track actually.
It'll
11
be-
years. Well, 12 years this year.
Yeah, it'll be 12 years. We started celebrating our friendship anniversary 2
Oh,
years
it's
ago.
gonna be a regular thing now.
Yes, but the people want to know more about you. And I feel like I'm not the one to ask because I feel like I know a lot. So I won't, Jelly, you ask her the questions because I'm like, what do people, because I know everything, I think.
Yeah.
You
So.
think, girl. I'm just kidding. You do.
I thought.
Okay. So, where are you? Have you been in North Carolina your whole life?
I dabbled a little bit in California, but barely.
Oh, Cali girl.
Yeah, like 4 years there, and then I came to North Carolina. So I am a Southern girl. I say.
Yes.
I mean, you can hear it too. A little
Oh, this
Yes.
is Southern as they come. She's a Southern belle at
But
this
to be
point.
honest, I love it though.
Yeah. I feel like I love being.
Like I wouldn't take it back. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Okay. So, what else?
What is your ethnicity? I think
Yeah.
that a lot of people want to know.
So I'm Cambodian.
100%.
I don't even know for real.
I
Does anybody
thought you
really know
were.
that they're
I don't think nobody's
100%?
100
Nobody's
yet.
100%.
Oh, well, your parents are both Cambodian.
Yeah.
Yes, my mom says she has a little bit of Chinese in her from her mom's side, but I don't know the percentage. But
Yeah.
I just say I'm Cambodian, so I'm an American Cambodian. I'm from
Yeah.
America, though.
I never understood it, like, because I remember I had posted on my TikTok one time that I was Mexican and black, and somebody was like, Mexican is not an ethnicity, or so. I was like, well, whatever. Because they're saying, like,
Oh, like
Mexican
there's
is
race
like you're
and then-
born. Yeah. So what would,
So you're like you're still
Hispanic?
American basically, but like Mexican American.
I don't know.
Because I get confused with that too.
yeah.
Because like when I say I'm Cambodian, but I'm not from there.
yeah.
You weren't.
But I have descendants, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what you would call it.
Yeah, because I've told people I'm Mexican. They're like, well, were you born there? I'm like, no.
Exactly.
And then they're like, well,
we
you're
we're American, then,
Mexican.
but our races.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Actually,
Don't, we are not going to touch that topic.
yeah, don't judge me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
we should
I feel
not
like
yet.
I'm close to it, but
Yeah. Okay.
But we have a whole little melting pot going on
Yeah, I
today.
love it.
Yes. How do you so you're Cambodian, but you spend a lot of time with my family and us.
Latinos.
yeah,
I love my Latino fam. You know.
And for those of you who don't know, she does speak pretty fluent Spanish. Like it is fluent.
Poquito. I
No,
wouldn't say fluent, but fluent would be like I could hold a conversation.
But you
all the
understand
way.
a lot, right?
Yeah, I understand it more
Yeah.
than I can speak it.
but she knows a lot of the Spanish slang, like slang.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
she'll be like,
That's what I got taught first, like the bad words
Oh, yeah.
in school.
That's
You know,
how it
I'm not
always
gonna
happens.
say it, but
but she
okay, I
knows.
will say it. The first sentence I ever learned was "chupa mi culo." I don't know why my friends were teaching me that.
I feel like that's everybody.
It's
That's what
like
they
they
wanna
would
do.
laugh at you saying it,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what does that mean? Now I know.
Oh my
So.
gosh. That is funny. So, how did we meet? So,
So, well, I was a new student at Southwest. I just moved from Randleman.
in 11th grade? Was it 11th grade?
And I'm like, that's the third high school I went to. I'm like, I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Oh, we could touch a little bit on that. Like you moving a lot. You were, so You were moving a lot as a kid. Why
so
was that?
when I was in 8th grade, my mom, she married my stepdad, so they're like together still now. So he lived in South Carolina, and then we moved to South Carolina. Well, they moved halfway, Rock Hill, South Carolina. It's kind of like 30 minutes from Charlotte. So he used to live 2 hours from Charlotte, and then that was like 2 hours for us too. So my mom would still drive to work 2 hours every day, and he would too.
Oh wow.
So like we didn't do it for long though. Like we lived there for 3 months. So I went to Rock Hill High School for 3 months. New student. I felt like Lindsay Lohan and Mean Girls. Like I'm like, where do I sit at lunch?
But I feel like I bet that helps you like talk to people easily.
Yeah, like I
feel
had to break out of my comfort
Yeah.
zone. Like I was literally like nervous to go to my first class.
Mm-hmm.
Like when my sister dropped me off at school, I'm like, I don't want to do this, but I got to.
But I feel like now that I see like that I work with you at the restaurant, I see maybe how that's like everyone feels comfortable to talk to you.
Yeah, I think like that made me
Social.
Yeah, because
Yes.
before I was like anxiety.
Mhm.
I still have it, but like I just ignore it and make myself do it because that's what you got to do, you know.
I feel like
get it done.
You don't take things too serious. Like you don't
Yeah.
dwell on things too much. That's what I love about you. I'm like, I want to be more like Lexi because she does not dwell on embarrassing moments or anything. She'll be like, just keep
Hey,
like,
that's part of life. You know?
yeah, she just laughs it off and keeps going.
I was like, the only person that feels like it's me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They probably don't even care. It's just
Yeah.
how you feel, you know. I'm like, well, I'm gonna let this bother me.
Yeah.
That's a good quality to have.
Mm-hmm.
So then you moved to Southwest in 11th grade.
Yes.
And I remember we had art class together.
Mm-hmm.
But she was so shy.
I was like, I don't know nobody. But I do remember, like, I'm going to say Casey Engel was my first friend in that class. He's like, can I sit with you? I'm like, yeah. And then I would see Jackie around, though, but, like, I didn't know her still.
Yeah.
But I think the third day in art class is when you asked me to sit at your table instead of his table. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to move over here with them.
I was like, do you want to sit with us? And so she
I was
sat
like,
with us.
yeah.
And then we rode the bus too.
Oh, yes.
But on the bus, we didn't really talk at first. And then we started sitting with each other on the bus
Yes.
and acting up on the bus as
Oh,
11th
yeah.
graders.
Childish as fuck.
We were so childish. Like now that I think back, I'm like, imagine the people who still have that memory of us. And
But actually, they were more childish, so that's why we would like prank them back. You know.
Yeah.
yeah, so then that's how we really met, was in school. And then after that, we just
Became friends. Actually, I knew Jackie was a real one because I see at lunchtime one time I saw her be like so kind to like a kid that obviously like people are being mean to him for nothing. Like he can't what's it called?
He couldn't. So I remember he could not open his
Ketchup or something.
No, he
right?
couldn't put his straw in his milk.
Yes.
I remember.
And then like people were laughing at him, and you got up out of your seat and you were like, how about instead of laughing at him, help him?
Yeah, I think I was like, how about instead of making fun of him and
Yeah,
laughing at him, y'all
something like
fucking help him. And then I was so like nervous.
No,
I was
like,
shaking.
Her face was straight and like she was standing on business.
I was because I could hear it where I was sitting, and I was sitting with my friends, but I could hear it happening, and I was like, oh my gosh.
It's like everybody was
Yeah.
actually looking at that. It was like an
Yes.
altercation.
And I was
basically.
so nervous, and I remember I didn't know you were watching this though. That's
Yeah,
the
I was
thing.
sitting like with some boys because like obviously it's easy to get along with boys back then. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
she a real one. And then the teachers even noticed that too. And like, didn't they give you a Chick-fil-A card?
Yeah, I didn't
To
do it.
be nice, you
So
know.
I remember I was so nervous because I wasn't confrontational. So I was like shaking. You know when you're about to do something and
Yeah.
I was shaking. I'm like, okay, should I do this? Okay, fuck it. I got up and I literally told these group of girls that were making fun of him. He was a special needs
Yes.
kid. So he was struggling to put his straw in his milk. And I was like, instead of fucking laughing at him, why don't y'all help him? And then I literally put it in there for him. Everything was good. They literally stayed quiet. I walked away and I was still shaking. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I think I was also angry. You know, when
Yeah.
you're angry, I'm like, I can't believe these girls, literally y'all's grown ass self, can't
Yeah.
help this boy that obviously needs some guidance to put this, you know.
Yes.
And then I was in class that day. I literally had forgot about it. And then a teacher comes and he's like, "Hey, I saw what you did today. I wanted to let you know that I saw that, and here's a Chick-fil-A card." I was like, "Oh, thank you." Like, but I think after that, I remember you mentioning that to me. I'm like, "Wait, you saw that?
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
like,
think you
that's
saw
like
that."
a core memory. For me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, so yeah, she's a nice girl, even though like she probably could look like intimidating from afar. I was like, nah, she was raised right. Like,
And I feel like that takes a lot too when other like to stand against what people are doing.
Yeah, like,
Yes.
at that age.
if the
so
teachers saw it, why didn't they?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, you saw this happening, but yeah, I remember you mentioning that to me, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know you noticed that. But then we started being really like best friends, and
Art
then
class.
we
The
were in
best class.
art class. We were on the bus, and we would be bad on the bus, but it was because they would mess with us. So we would be like
Yeah.
kind of mean to them, not mean, but we would prank the boys. One time we did we had a tampon. Because they were annoying us. So we got a tampon and we wrote on it. We drew on it with red lipstick.
to make it
And we
seem like it
threw
was
it.
used.
Yeah, we threw it to the
It
back.
wasn't used, y'all. But
I bet they still think it was used, huh, to this day. We don't
Well-
care. We just threw that and we.
and they were like, ew. And then they did stop it, like messing with us for a while, right?
Mm-hmm. But then in 12th grade, we got a little bit closer because we got into huge trouble together.
Oh, yeah.
It was what the story again where I got caught
Marijuana.
with marijuana. It was with her and another one of our friends. And we kind of went through, that kind of brought us closer, even though our parents
was
wanted
like a
us
little
apart.
Did
Criminal
y'all get
pact.
caught in school or with your parents?
With the police, honey.
Oh,
We got caught at the Four Seasons Mall parking lot.
We were,
The parking deck.
Oh, so y'all were smoking?
yeah.
Yeah, like hotboxing the car, and then obviously now I know that's the dumbest place to do that.
But I feel like now, anytime I'm there, I smell it, like, just in the air. I guess it
Yeah.
wasn't as normalized back then.
I think it's
No.
better to do it out in the open, not in a
Yeah.
place where it looks so obvious.
And we had the music. We were the only car
Oh,
there.
we was
Music
blasting
up.
music too.
On the sunroof, like dancing, like,
Oh.
and then we see like 6 police cars
We're like,
pull
oh my
up.
gosh.
We thought,
Six?
Yes, I'm like, dang, we ain't doing that. It's so crazy now.
yeah, but you remember the movie Spring Breakers?
Yeah.
We really thought we were on Spring Breakers. We called ourselves Fall Breakers
Oh yeah.
because this happened in the fall.
Yes.
But yeah, so that's how we got closer, and then
It just went up from there.
yeah, she's been a part of my family for a long time, and then she did also start dating my brother.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, bestie. I know that's a little rule that had to. Be
I know. I was like, I wonder
done.
because I see TikToks of friendships who end, but I'm like, it's not that. I don't think it's that serious. To
No,
Like,
like,
yeah. I
plus
mean, I guess it depends on the person.
The cool
but-
thing is they're close too.
Yeah.
I think it would be different if they didn't get along.
Mhm.
yeah, I remember even people like, how do you feel about your best friend dating your brother? And I never care. If anything, it made my life easier, much
Yeah.
better, because I'm like, yes,
They're around more.
yes, I'm
Yeah.
like, she can come to we're always together. And I don't know, to me, I remember when you told me, you were so nervous.
It took me like actually like I think 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like my
2
my
weeks
friend
is-
Dylan, I told him first, and I was like, I don't know how to tell Jackie this. He was like, she probably don't care, dude. I'm like, you're right. It's just probably me. But it just took me. Well, he told me not to say nothing yet, too. You know, and then I don't remember when I told you.
I remember you texting me and
Oh,
saying
yeah.
like,
and then you said
"Jackie,"
you kind of knew.
yeah. She was like, I need to tell you something, but don't get mad at me, please. And I'm like, what? And she's like, I'm kind of talking to your brother. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I kind of knew. Like, I don't care. But it was funny because when we rode the bus, my brother rode the bus with us, and he'd be like, "Oh, your friend is bad," and I'd be like, "Ew, shut up!" Like, it's,
You
I'm
know
like-
what? And I used to be like, that's your little brother. girl."
and I would be like, first of all, shut. He's like, put me on. And I would tell him, like, you're stupid. What do you think? And turns out they did, but I didn't get mad. I didn't care. Honestly, like, I just didn't want to get involved ever in y'all's situation. It is a little hard, I will say. As
Yeah,
sometimes
probably
being,
put you in the middle.
sometimes you're in the middle,
But
but
you don't want to take sides on certain things.
I don't take sides, but I see both sides all the time. Like, I don't pick his side because he's my brother, and I don't pick her side because she's my best friend. Like, there's people who will pick their brother's side because it's like, oh, that's my brother. He's right. No, I'm like, first of all, act right. And, like, I tell him things too, but I try not to get too involved because it's not my place.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's good though too, because I like that as well.
Yeah.
I don't want like, oh yeah, they're always gonna take your side. Like at least you're gonna say the truth though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like a lot of, like, even Bridget's the same way with you. Like, we're all like that. Like, if Lexi opens up to us, we're...
Well, it's because I'm lovable though.
Yeah.
Like if I was a bitch to y'all, I know
Yeah.
that would be different, but...
Yes, and I think in my parents, they love her. When we first got in trouble, though, this is before her and my brother, I think they didn't really want us hanging out.
I was the bad influence. I'm like, wait, y'all don't know. Or like I do.
But I would sneak out of my house with her. But they didn't know this part. They don't know I snuck out. They never even
Well, they know now.
caught me. Yeah, I don't know if they'll watch this, but they never caught me sneaking out. But she would pick me up, but it was just like a fun experience. Like, it was like the best times was when we were like 18.
Yeah, like we
19.
weren't bad like that. We still were good. We're just having fun.
I feel like everybody goes through that little rebellious, like
Yes.
fun time, and I think
you
we
need
need that.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It builds
Yes.
character.
Yeah.
So
And now that we're older, we don't really do much. Like we don't like.
You get out your system at the, like everything. Yeah.
well, Jelly, you're gonna go through that.
Through what?
Your son.
Oh,
How do you feel
How
about
do you-
that though?
You're-
like,
he's gonna
Are
be
you
like-
are you ready?
He's gonna say roll the
He's
clip.
like, wait,
You
Mom, you
told
said
me."
this, Mom. You said this in your podcast.
I know, right? I think I'm ready. I'm a cool mom.
Yeah, you're like you make him
Like,
feel
I
open to tell you
yes.
anything.
He's
That's
very
what
open. Like he'll
they
tell
need.
me stuff about like little drama. He's
Mhm.
because I feel like I also went through that where I couldn't tell my parents a lot of things. Just like
They made it seem like it's taboo or something.
yeah.
You
But
have
it's
to
good
hide
to
it.
be open though. You know,
So
like I'm not your friend, but I can be your like your mom and your friend.
Yes,
basically.
but-
but mom first.
Yes.
You know.
So I feel like you grew up with strict. I grew up with kind of strict, mostly strict. Yours were really strict too, right?
Yes.
And
The
I feel
Asian
like that's what makes
parents.
you.
That's what makes you sneaky.
That's
Yes.
what makes you sneaky.
Like I was a straight student until they didn't give me freedom.
yeah.
I'm like, I've been doing good. Why can I not go out with my friends?
Yes.
So I was like, you know what?
I feel like my
Bye. I'm gonna do what I want then.
yeah, like my parents were strict, but they weren't. Like I still went to spring break. Like I went to
Really?
2 of them, and I would do campouts with my friends. Like I was allowed to do certain things, which I did hang out with the good kids.
Okay, I think that
yeah,
matters.
like it was. Yeah, like we would do things like ride foiler. Like it was very outdoorsy, so they liked that for me. But
Or like not just going to.
with
parties
boys, they
and
were
stuff.
strict.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like my parents were stricter with me than they were with my brother. So I got to see it a lot, and I would get frustrated because he was a year younger than me. So I'm like, why do y'all let him do whatever? He went to like summer. What is it? When you graduate and you go to
Senior week.
senior week. Yeah, he
Why I
went,
forgot how to
they,
say
he went to senior week. I wasn't able to go to senior week. I was not allowed to go to senior week. So, but also it was because
He is the only son too.
yeah, they didn't trust my friends though. That was the
Yeah.
thing. They were like, "Well, you already got caught with weed, and now what are you gonna be doing?" And so I had to be sneaky, and I was, and we had to be. We had no
Sure.
choice.
Yeah. But I thought we learned from all that for
Yeah.
our kids. And
Yeah, like now I know. I feel like it's gonna make us better too. You know.
Yeah, but it also like I feel like we're never gonna be perfect parents because I know I'm like okay maybe I'm more lenient with this, but there's other things that I'm like I need to work on that or
Yes.
So yeah, so
Well, everybody's still learning. Like our parents are still learning. too.
yeah,
Like some things they do is the first time for them as well.
Yeah,
So we got to remember that too. Like they're
They're-
learning as well.
this is like what is it? What do they say? This is their first life too.
yes,
And I feel like even with you, like you had your son very young, like younger, not super young, but you were young, So it's like
yeah. I
you're
was
still
18. I was still
18.
Hmm
You're still learning. Everything's a learning
Yeah, and you're still like
experience.
growing as well. So there's nothing. I feel like perfect is real. It's just however what you think is perfect.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I know, like, I'll apologize to him all the time. Like, I'm sorry I yelled.
That's a good thing though, because some parents don't ever apologize.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is a really good.
Yeah, I feel like social media helps a lot because we learn a lot from.
Because they didn't have it either.
Yeah, they didn't have the therapist on social media or whatever.
And like you get to see other people's opinions too.
Or even our parents believing in therapy at that. Like back then, if you had therapy, it was a bad thing. It's like you had issues but now it's more spoken about. Like therapy's good. Like I tell my parents all the time, we all need therapy.
Yeah, it's good to like let stuff off your chest instead of like holding it, because then you're always gonna be angry or holding a grudge.
Yes, this is our therapy.
Yes, it really is.
This is our therapy.
Out a lot.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, well, Lexi.
Well, you are a life coach too, so.
Yeah.
Yes. But there's a lot of things that even I, like when I talk to people, I learn a lot from them, and I feel like I resonate with them a
Like
lot.
have empathy a little bit.
Yeah, and I feel what they're feeling. I'm like, dude, I'm the same way. But obviously I don't tell them that because I have to be like.
And that's a good quality, because empathy is like the greatest feeling you can have with another person.
Yeah.
When you feel exactly how they feel.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of empathy too, and sometimes it can be bad because you
Yeah,
you
'cause
just feel
you
bad
still
for them
feel,
and you let them do whatever. But
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it's good to have empathy. Yeah.
Yes.
There's some people who don't feel shit.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'm like, I wish I didn't give a fuck. It's like,
Yeah.
it's hard carrying a lot because you hurt yourself too, but I never want to lose that quality.
Yeah,
that's
it's better
a
to
great
have
goal.
it than not. I think.
Like, just take the pain.
Oh, that's true though. So, we have a game. What is the game?
I don't
Truth
know.
or
I'm a
drink,
guess.
right?
Well, I don't know if we should do truth or drink.
Yeah, but what do we play?
So,
We should do it.
okay, wait, but how do we play?
This is
So-
why I came on this podcast, y'all. I'm
So
just kidding.
we're playing truth or drink, but we're gonna. Okay, so we all answer the question, right?
Yeah.
I have some questions that are on my list. So the rules are: you answer it or you drink.
Okay.
Which I mean, this wine is good.
Yeah. And this is
I
fitting
mean, you
for
can
Lexi.
answer it and take a sip too.
Okay, I have one for Lexi specifically.
Oh God.
Are you ready?
Pause.
This one,
Pause. I'm just kidding.
Lexi, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
And you can answer it or you can drink. And
Okay.
it's like a little sip or chug, whatever you want to do. The question is, which Munoz do you love the most?
Oh my gosh.
Truth or drink? You can drink, honey. You don't have to. I'm like, I'm gonna get my feelings hurt. You can
I'm
drink.
honest.
No, I'm like, I understand. That's your bestie.
If I can answer, but because I don't even have an answer for that.
No, but I'm talking about everyone, like the families too, like my mom, my dad, Bebe, Bridget,
do I love the
Carla.
most?
Out of all the Munoz, like in
Jackie, you want to start some drama.
I'm talking about like Bridget, Carla, my mom. My mom didn't change her
Wait,
last
Jelly,
name, so
you're
she doesn't-
Munoz too, right?
Yeah, Jelly
Yeah.
Jelly then. I don't want nobody to get jealous, okay?
too. So drink. If you don't want to answer it, you can, I'm like I'm gonna get my feelings hurt.
Well, obviously, it's probably
You gotta be
for
honest.
Bebe. I love you and Bebe the most, Doug, because you're like my number
Yeah.
ones.
No, pick
I love
one.
everybody.
No, no, no.
I don't
You
have
have, you have to pick one.
Dang, I'm gonna ask your parents then. Okay, I'm gonna drink to that one.
That was a good one.
Okay, so the question is, this is for all of us, which I think they know kind of ours. Are you single?
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe. Well, mine is like it's complicated, but I ain't no rush for anything. I mean, I'm just
We're
like,
young.
Yeah.
I'm just going with the flow.
Okay. that's-
But it would be nice to know some things. Period.
That was good, Lexi.
Yes.
I mean, she wants to know. No,
Yeah, I'm not gonna say who, but like. No.
Okay. The next one is, have you ever returned or regifted a present?
I feel like you're calling me out, bro. I swear. That was
So that was
like-
calling Lexi out because she's the queen of regifting things on Christmas.
Oh, really? That's so funny.
I only did it the last Christmas.
No, she'll literally be like, hey, she'll give things. She'll be like, I didn't like that, so I'm gonna give it to somebody else.
But that's good rather than wasting.
Right? 'Cause I was like, they probably would like it.
Yeah.
Or like I didn't have time to like go
Get
shopping.
something.
So like one time I won like I think it was a gift card to Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. And I'm like, I like local coffee. So I like local coffee shops. I don't even go there. So I think Bridget a gift card.
But it was funny because we saw you get that Dunkin'
Yes, I was
card.
like, you know what? But she's
So
still gonna
we
be
knew-
grateful though. Like
we knew that you
know
were
what I'm saying?
regifting, but it's funny. It is so funny. I don't think I have. Have you? Maybe
I
maybe
probably
I have.
returned.
Oh, I've
something and
returned.
got-
I probably
Yeah.
returned.
That's
something.
kind of the same because you're getting
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
But I did that again at the Taco Loco Christmas party. I think
Yeah.
I put like the noodle bowl.
I got that.
I put it, but I added more stuff to it.
Yeah.
But who gave
So I
you
put-
that?
Bebe gave me that, but I already had. He bought 3 of them. I was like, Bebe, I don't need all this stuff
yeah.
now. Like, so I gave it. I put it in a gift bag
Yeah.
full of other things. So is it really bad? You know what I'm
No,
saying?
it's
It's like a little
not.
bundle of stuff. I like to give like multiple things.
Yeah.
Little things, you know.
Yeah, I got the noodles. Though I got that.
Have you used
well,
it yet?
I haven't used it, but I will because I need to go get some more noodles actually. 'Cause
Oh, we can go get some today.
We should. Cause have you had
Close by.
the bulldog?
Bulldog?
Oh my gosh.
It's like they always on TikTok. It's the
Oh, I've
ASMR.
seen it. Yeah.
The
They're
pink
They have
good.
eggs and stuff. Or
Yeah.
You could add
Mhm.
eggs, yeah.
the pink packet is the best because it's spicy, but it has like a
The
diff-
cheesy flavor.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Actually, that's my favorite now. Not the spiciest one. I eat the spiciest one.
Yeah,
I
girl.
Love spice, girl.
One thing
Like,
about
I'm telling
Lexi,
you.
she loves.
If it ain't spicy, it ain't nicey.
I love spicy too.
Yes.
All right. The next question is your biggest red flag. So our biggest red flag.
My biggest red flag, I think, is it's hard for me to communicate.
Like in
Well, in relation, are we talking about relationship?
yeah, anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I kind of like I'll get mad and I guess expect them to read my mind. Like I need to work on
Like,
communicate. Like
not
let them know.
explaining it.
Yes. Let them know what bothered me.
I mean, they should read your mind.
Like you're telling me they don't know how to read your mind.
You didn't know I wouldn't like that. You should have known, though.
Yes, they
They
should.
should, though. If they know
I
you,
like that.
they should be considerate.
That's I feel like mine's very similar. My red flag is I can shut down though. Like if I'm very stubborn and if you don't see my view, I can shut down and I'm like, you don't see where I'm coming from? Okay, well I'm just gonna shut up. And I do, and I will. I get quiet. Oh honey, I will. Like I don't like I just rather not talk sometimes. And then I think that the other person gets frustrated because they're like, talk to me, tell me something. I'm like and I can become cold. But is that a red flag or is that just the Capricorn in me?
I feel like I get like that sometimes too. So it's about relationships only.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I can be like that, like even with I feel like with my parents, like if I come to a disagreement, like I just don't talk. No, I'm just like, okay.
I
Yeah.
feel like oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
This is me.
I was gonna say I guess mine applies to everything too. Not just
Yeah.
relationships. Like I need to communicate better or like even asking for help. I feel like I hate asking for help.
I know,
I think that's my
like-
biggest one actually.
I feel the same because you don't want to ask anybody. Like you want to do it yourself.
Yeah.
You know. But sometimes it's okay to ask
Yeah.
for help.
I'm just like I guess I don't want to feel like a bother or
Yes.
yeah.
But sometimes they don't even. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
like,
like, I
I
don't
don't-
mind helping people, so I should be able to
Yeah, like
help. Yeah.
you're not overdoing it either. Like
Yeah.
that's the only you only ask for help, but you don't contribute to anything else.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel like mine is procrastination.
Oh, that's
Like, I'm late to everything. Even they even tell me like ahead of time. I'm like, okay, yeah, and I feel like I'm wasting their time by being late when I should just do that shit earlier.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's wrong with me. I always just wait to the last minute to do anything, which I hate it because I'm trying to do better on that.
Mm-hmm.
Hope I am. Nah, sometimes I'm still late to work. Like, and I live right there.
Oh yeah.
2 minutes walking distance. So
I feel where you're coming from. Like if there's no consequences, then who cares? Like if
Yes.
there's consequences to it, like
But
okay,
the
I need to have this
consequence
on
is
time.
their feelings. You hurt
Yeah,
people's feelings.
that is
you
true.
know?
But like to work, sometimes I don't. I'm late to Taco Loco because I'm like, oh, what are the
Yes.
consequences?
Or like if
Yes.
there's plans
late to
to.
work.
You're like, I told you we are gonna leave at this time. I'm like, I know, but I don't. I just overdid it. I thought I had time, but it just ran away from me. You know. It ran away. It's not my fault. The time
The
ran
time
away.
literally ran away. Yeah, I feel like we all have some red
Yeah.
flags, but we are aware of them, and I think we can always get better at
Yeah, the first step is
being
knowing.
aware.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, we need to show Jelly something that she has not seen.
Oh yeah, we have a little dance for you.
Wait, what?
I'm just kidding.
I'm like, wait, what are you
Oh, we've
saying?
been practicing. I'm just kidding.
So,
Oh yeah, so we decided on the last episode, me and Jackie talked about a little video that's been out there.
of Drake's.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
And I have not seen it yet. I actually forgot about it, but I'm gonna react to it.
Do you want to see it?
I'm curious.
I got the receipts right here.
So Lexi has the video on her phone. I don't know why she got that thing saved on there, but she does.
That's saved. I just liked it on my Twitter.
And we're gonna get Jelly's reaction to it. I saw it. Let me see it real quick, cause
I did show you.
Jack's
too.
like, "Let me
I
see."
showed
See,
you.
I
Work,
can't
at work,
remember.
right?
yeah, you showed me.
At
She
work.
showed me
I'm
this at
sorry.
work.
They shouldn't know that.
So yeah, you didn't
Okay.
see it on the last episode. We
It's
talked
a
about.
little blurry, but I don't know. I think it's
Wait, let me see. Wait,
Internet.
let me see this real quick.
Are we gonna show the camera?
No.
I'm
Okay.
just kidding.
Are you ready,
Oh God, I'm
Jelly?
nervous.
Oh my gosh. I don't
Okay.
even. Okay. I feel like I'm touching something that I shouldn't.
Wait, why does it? Wait.
I told you it's wiggly.
Yes.
Wait, Lexi,
They
what did
said
you
that
say?
he was
It
a-
looked like a huge earthworm.
Yes. They said that he
I'm like, I
wasn't
can't look
all the way
away.
hard. But even like that is still pretty big on that.
Like it's
Not
just
that hard, but
chilling, right? Isn't it just kind of hanging
It's
out?
like it has its own little.
They said that was on a private jet. He was just flying, just a little bit in air.
But you know what? I've seen bigger.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yes.
Are you serious? Tell us more. I'm intrigued.
I was just say.
You heard that, Drake?
Drake, come stand on business and pull up to the podcast.
Or you know what? We gotta see a better view there.
Yeah, but have you really? In person?
Yeah.
So we're to make people mad.
Why?
Because we haven't seen a big one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I like that.
Well, I mean, it's hard to beat Drake. I'm sorry. Like, you can't.
Because
It's
he
not.
can sing and he got that dang leg. I'm just saying.
Okay, so, oh my gosh, I'm shocked. Really? I don't want to
Yes.
ask too many questions because I know there's people
Yeah,
who
people
watch.
watching, but
So we won't. But
Let's
I
see
will
how
ask
big
you
it
on the
is.
way home. I was
I'm,
shook
I'm impressed that like
with Drake.
with Drake.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised
I
that
didn't-
we've never heard of this.
Yeah.
Like it's
He's
never
been
came out.
hiding it. Good.
Yeah, he's been.
Like, I'm surprised nobody leaked it, or maybe he don't really send it out. Nah, he looked like he do.
He looks like he does.
I feel like he leaked it himself.
Or maybe it's Photoshop.
Yeah.
How did he? Okay, he's the one recording. It'd be different if somebody else was recording
Yeah.
it.
Wasn't it on his Snapchat too?
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure he.
Or Instagram.
And I saw that he was posting like subliminals about it, like, haha, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, at his concert he mentioned it. I think
So I'm
Yes,
pretty
and
sure
he definitely did it.
he's like tee.
he's like, oh no, not my nudes being leaked.
He's like, no, Sid.
What else do we have for Miss Lexi girl over here? How do you feel on the podcast today?
I was nervous at first, but it went away because I'm just talking to y'all. We always
Yeah.
talk like, we always have deep combos. Like I remember when I first met Jelly, she was working at Taco Loco, and then like we like hang out afterward,
Yeah.
and we would just talk about like life. Always on my rooftop. Remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was so fun in the summertime. Like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's messy right now. I haven't been up there in like since last summer,
mhm.
but it feels like home.
Aww. No, but we do always get together. Like the times that, because, we all work together. Jelly used to work at the restaurant, and we would all hang out after work and just
And she's
drink.
Sagittarius, so.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
We're
We
both
all get
Sagittarius.
along.
Literally everyone, like all my friends are Sagittarius. I feel like.
You're blessed.
Yes. But, yeah, I feel like every time we get together, we just have like good conversation and
Good vibes.
we have good vibes. That's the thing. Yeah. And
We're all chill,
yeah, and if you know Lexi, oh my God,
Open-minded.
people who know you, they know that you're just a silly, goofy girl.
I'm a goofy goober.
Yeah, like sometimes, if y'all saw, like, because, she spends a lot of time with my family, my parents, like, she's just herself, and she says,
Yes.
what she speaks her mind, and sometimes I'm like, oh my, I wish I had your, like,
Because sometimes
Right.
like, I'm not going to, like, what's it called?
sugarcoat or
Yeah, or,
what is
like,
it?
hide my,
censor yourself.
yeah, censor myself. Because even they laugh when I say something, like,
Yeah.
derogatory or, like, goofy. Sometimes I'm scared to say it around her mom, but then she starts laughing, right?
Yeah.
Like, one time her mom actually said something to me that was kind of dirty, and I was like, what? You're saying this? So she's, like, breaking out of her
Yeah.
comfort zone, too. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I love that. I love that you can just come around and we can have, like, literally, holidays. We spend most of them together for the last
Yes.
years, and vacations.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to Mexico again. Well, in 2 weeks with my family. And I'm telling Lexi, like, let's go. Jelly, let's go. Let's all go.
on the way.
I was say I don't even have a passport, so
What?
I do want to go.
Get your passport.
I got mine. It comes on the 24th, and I haven't had one ever.
Yeah, I haven't either.
So I just want one though.
But maybe we can plan, like, a girls' trip sometime, like,
Yes.
this summer or, closer to, at the end of summer. But we could even do our podcast from there.
Yeah.
And just bring, like, what we've been doing and what we did in the first few
Yeah,
episodes.
like instead we could do like a vlog,
Mm-hmm.
or you could go to Puerto Rico with us.
Oh yeah, that
We'll
would
show
be
you the
fun.
spots, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is like our second time there.
We went,
we
yeah,
went
we went
last
for the
year.
second time, and it was cool. It's funny though. The first time we went, we wilded out.
Oh, like we got blacked out.
Yes,
This time we were so responsible.
we were in
Like,
bed. I slept on the
We took
couch
naps
every night.
middays.
I slept on the
We would
couch.
sleep
just
on
with-
the beach, get the tan on, and take a nap. So
Yeah, we would watch movies. We were like, so I feel like we would have fun if we
Yeah.
went, like, all of us to.
because we're like, it's just us two. We have to take it slow,
Yeah.
Mhm.
We would drink water and
Oh,
have our
yeah.
drink and water.
Mhm.
And then we would stop drinking when we feel like it was hitting too hard. We're like,
Mhm.
yeah, we're going to stop drinking. And we still have fun. We was dancing in the rain.
Oh, that sounds so
We
fun.
were dancing
Everybody
in-
was like trying to hide under the shelter. And me and Jake was like, fuck it.
We were
We were
dancing.
dancing on top of the booths and like just, I was like, oh, it feels so good though. Because it's fucking humid over there.
Oh, really?
Oh, it was
It's
humid.
like
that
the
time.
worst heat
Mm.
ever. Like, I'm not going to lie. I'm like, dang, I don't think I could live here. But that rain was so nice and relaxing.
I love being in the rain. I used to shower in the rain
Really?
when I was younger. Like I would have a bathing suit on, but I would go out in the rain and like.
Yes,
with my
I rode
soap,
my
wash
bike in the
hair.
rain when I was
Yeah.
younger. It's just so fun. But then it was started thunderstorming. And my neighbor was like, I think you should go inside. I was like, my mom is sleeping. It's okay. And they was like, no, I'm saying like you can get electrocuted. I was like, oh yeah, right. Like,
But that is nice to be out and like I really do want to do like a retreat where we could go like no phones for like
yeah.
at least
Oh,
a day or
yeah,
two and just enjoy the nature, no makeup, no phones,
Mhm.
and eat healthy food. They do have those, so we just have to do our research. But I think that would be a
sounds
beautiful
fun.
experience,
Yes.
and we should do that.
I'll be down to do that.
We should. I'm gonna look into that. But and you did. Well, I don't think we asked you. Like, you have siblings? How
Oh,
many siblings do you
yes.
have?
I have 3 sisters and 1 brother.
Are you the middle or?
I'm the second oldest.
Okay.
So my sister Hannah is the middle-aged one now. I used to be the middle-aged. I loved it, and then my mom had another baby, which I love all of them, though. I feel like they're my kids sometimes because I took care of them, like, since they were babies.
Yeah.
So I feel like I was a teen mom sometimes. My mom would go to work at night, like third shift.
Yeah.
So I would go to school, but, like, I would babysit at night. So it's like I would not have sleep sometimes. And I would just play Lana Del Rey for them, and they would fall asleep. That's why I love Lana Del Rey too. Shout out to you, girl.
I will say Lexi is the best with kids. Like,
Yeah,
kids
I think that like taught
love
me how
her.
that taught me that mother instinct. You know.
Yeah, but I feel like you're just great with them.
Yeah.
I love kids. Like,
I swear though.
I worked in daycares for like almost 10 years, and that from every age, babies to 12 years old. And it's just, you can learn a lot from them, you know?
Because they're smart too. Like they teach you things.
Yeah.
And like it's cool seeing how they are learning things, and they like putting it together. I'm like, dang, you're smart. Like at that age, I don't see a lot of kids do certain things as other kids. You know, like you can tell. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say who's smart and who's not, but like everybody's under their own time. You know what I'm saying? But like it's crazy how you can see their own personalities growing,
Or how they pick up on habits that maybe you do, and then they start doing.
They start copying you a little bit.
Yes, and you're like, wait, I didn't know you heard me say that.
Then I'm like,
that.
I gotta like watch out what I say sometimes.
And they can teach you a lot. Like babies, they don't hold grudges or nothing. That's why when I worked with babies, I loved it because they would be fighting, and then a second later
they're
be
like friends.
You're like best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, my niece Maddie, I watched her the other day. She was telling me that she had a boyfriend, right? She's 7, guys, 7 years old. She has a boyfriend. She had a boyfriend, but he cheated on her with her best friend. And I said, so what are you doing about that? She's like, well, I broke up with him, duh. I was like, duh. And
she gets duh from us,
yeah,
I feel like.
yeah, she's like, I broke up with him, duh. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, what about your friend? She's like, oh, we're still best friends. I'm like, okay. But, you know, there's
she has to watch the podcast of y'all.
A toxic
friendship.
I'm like, let me send her the link. I'm just kidding, but yeah, it's just like crazy because I'm like, you know, us, we take everything so.
Yeah.
And she's just like, oh yeah, just broke up with him, and then she's still best friends. But you know, they're little, they don't know any better, and but yeah, I'm just like, it's so crazy how kids are just so like chill sometimes about things that we overthink.
They're not serious about it yet because they don't know yet. You know.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll miss some days.
I know.
Like where their issues aren't the biggest issue, you know, like, and when I have kids, I hope that, like, I always think, like, I hope they're not stressing about a boy or stressing about this, but obviously it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it has to, and it builds, like, they learn from
character.
It. Yeah.
Aw. Well, is there any advice that you would give to anyone right now?
I would say just live your life. Don't regret anything. Like, just learn from it. Everything that you did wrong, like, don't feel bad about it because you learned from it, and that's what makes you who you are today. So
that's good advice.
Just keep going. Just keep swimming.
And Lexi is literally like that. So take her advice, and I think that we can all do that. Just, you know, we dwell on things for too long, things that are not that serious. Yeah. And sometimes I feel dumb even dwelling about
you're wasting time just thinking about it. Like, that shit already done happened.
You can't change the past.
Yeah, so just like, you just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What? Any shows? Oh, I will tell y'all. Y'all need to watch The Bachelor.
Oh, yeah.
Please watch The Bachelor. I do not watch The Bachelor, but this season.
I thought you watched the other ones.
No, I haven't watched. Well, I did years ago, like probably.
Because I remember you was into that and then you stopped.
Yeah, it's been years. I have not been. I started watching The Golden Bachelor, which is like an older man in his like 60s. But this season is so good. It's good because these girls, not even about Joey. He's a handsome man, but then I think, okay, let's talk about the concept of The Bachelor. Like, you tell me I have to compete against 20 other girls for this basic man. No offense, Joey, you're a very handsome man. But, like, honey, I saw you at Trader Joe's yesterday. Like, you tell me I have to compete.
Oh, yeah, he's cute.
He's really cute, but
he's so like a teacher sweet. Or something, like a hot teacher back in the day.
But, like, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, there's...
Like, you're telling me I have to sit here and compete with other women for...
I think a lot of women do it just for the clout.
You think so? It has to be.
They're just trying to be, get famous
a little
bit.
Yeah, but I just, like, I watch it and I cringe sometimes because I'm like, girl, like, know your worth, you know? Yeah. But it's really good. The good part, the good things about the show, it's kind of the drama of it. Like, there's these bullies, and then there's Maria, who I love. Her name is Maria. And she just stands on business.
Favorite, right?
Yeah, she's like people are saying, like, if she doesn't win, we hope she's the Bachelorette, because she's just you just have to watch it. But I just think you're telling me I have to sit there on national TV and compete, honey.
Yeah.
I don't even want to do it when the cameras ain't rolling. You think I want to do it with the cameras rolling?
Exactly. There was one couple from The Bachelor that actually is married and has like 3 kids. It's like Sean and Catherine. I think I follow them on Instagram.
I don't know.
But I know they've been together for a long time. There's only like a couple
That
couple
stay
in the-
together?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did y'all see that Love is Blind is in Charlotte? It was like is Charlotte based?
I
No,
seen it
I
on
didn't.
TikTok.
There's a lot of people. There's somebody from Randleman there. I started watching it last night. So it's somebody from
Why
Randleman.
didn't go on there?
Because I don't know. I feel like I would be like, Love is Blind.
So I don't think haven't seen it.
So it's when
Is
they.
it when they're in their room? and,
Yes.
Like, yeah.
And they just talk to each other.
I could not do that.
And
I
then-
don't think so either.
Wait, do you have to propose and then you see them?
Yes, you propose.
Oh gosh, I don't
No.
know.
And then you see them, and then it's sad because sometimes they're disappointed, and you can tell like their energy is all high like in the room, and then once they meet, it's like, oh.
So that means like
hey.
I guess looks matter a little bit then, right?
I feel
So-
like-
Yes, it really
yeah.
does.
I feel like attraction does.
Attraction, and I feel like you can't really see if you're compatible unless you're
Yeah,
in
looking
front of
at
each
the, you have
other.
to make eye contact.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like because some people might not be cute to others, but it might be cute to them.
Uh-huh.
Like, it ain't about looks; it's about like what you see in their eyes or like what you feel
Mm-hmm.
in person. Like, because that's like talking to someone on the phone and
Yeah, exactly.
never seeing them. Like, that's kind of impossible.
And I think when you're in those, like in the rooms, maybe you get like a really good connection. It could just be friendship at the end of the
Yeah.
day. Like I could mistake in friendship for,
Yeah.
oh, I'm in
Yeah.
love. But really, they just have a really good personality. But then you meet and there's no like attraction there,
Yes.
you know? But I don't know. I don't think I could go on Love is Blind just because.
I don't think I could go on any dating.
I would go on like Flavor Flav. Or
With
out
New
of
York. You're going to be
Yeah.
fighting New York or Tila Tequila.
Yes, like
We had no business watching that.
those were my
I know.
favorite ones. So the love,
Yeah.
those like the top ones for me.
You know, that show Chance and it was Chance. Do you remember A Chance at Love?
With who?
It was two brothers.
Were they like twins?
I think they were twin. I don't know, but they
I
were
think
in a dating
It was on
show too.
MTV, right?
It was on some
or
show
VH1.
VH1, but one of the brothers passed away.
What?
I saw it on TikTok recently, but they were on TV. Like they had a dating show too.
I remember hearing about that.
A Chance
show.
at Love. It was something like that.
Mhm.
But
I was thinking the other day about how the shows were so much better back then.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember Next, Parental
Yes.
Control? Like, all of
I
those?
loved Next. That was one of
Yes.
my favorite ones.
that was so
Parental
savage too. It's like people get off like
Yeah.
next.
Control. No, imagine your parents going on a date for you.
Yes.
Like,
What was that, Parental Control?
Yeah,
Parental Control.
Or Maid. I loved Maid.
Yes, I felt like those were.
What was made? I can't remember.
It's like when you want it to become something, and,
and then
would-
they helped you do it. Yeah, that was a good one. They need to bring those back.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
not the same no more.
Jersey Shore is still rolling. I haven't watched it because I don't have MTV, but
Is it like a new season?
I think
It's
so.
like I watch it actually. It's pretty
Is
good.
it as good? It's not as good though. It can't be.
It's actually still good, but it's not. The first one's obviously
Yeah,
top
the
tier,
OGs. Yeah.
but it didn't lose its flame for me wise.
Because
I
there's still
love
drama,
it.
right?
Sammy came back.
Oh yes,
Oh,
Sam
yeah.
came back.
And then like I think I haven't seen the
Is Ron on there?
So he was gone because he had like altercations with his ex.
Mm.
They didn't condone violence, so they took him off. But he went to rehab and stuff and fixed his life. So he was off for like 2 years, and then Sam came back. And then there's like episodes without Ron still. I haven't watched the ones where he comes back, so they are in the same
yeah.
room now. I heard, but like they're just neutral because
Yeah.
Sam has her man, and Ronnie's single, I think, still. So they're like, she said that whatever happens in the past,
Mhm.
they're just like mutual.
They're really
like,
mature
they're just
about
not
it.
friends. They're not even friends. She said like they're just
Tolerating each
she's
other.
like it's working with a coworker
Yeah.
basically.
I feel like she's mature about the situation. Like
she's
like,
actually my favorite. Now.
yeah,
I
I
love-
think-
I've always loved Sam.
Yeah,
me
like
too.
back then I used to love well I love Snooki and Dina though. They're funny, but I used to like Jay Wow, but now I don't like Jay Wow
Re-
anymore. She's like a bully kind of. Like I like Angelina more than her.
Oh, I need to catch up on
I
this because
know.
last time I remember Angelina.
Oh, they
being-
all look different though. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, I've seen clips, and I'm like, yeah.
The only person is Sammy. She looks the same.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't recognize them if you watched the beginning to right now. You're like, what?
I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna have to find a way to watch it because I don't have MTV.
Oh, you could. Well, I have a website. But let me not say it. 'Cause, you know, I don't want the.
Let's not say. Let's not say. Oh well. Anything
Is
else?
there anything else you want to let everybody know? Or
I don't know. I think that was pretty much it. I might be getting married next year, y'all. I'm just
Oh, damn.
No, that is the last my ultimatum.
Oh, you're gonna see
I'm
Lexi on the
done.
ultimatum. we were talking about Love is Blind. No, she's gonna be on the ultimatum.
Is that a show too?
Yes, you give your man an ultimatum, and you're like, you
Oh,
either propose or
shit,
we
period.
get serious, or.
I'm
But-
like, after this long, I
yeah,
gotta start over then.
But on that show, you get to date other people. And then it's the person who does the ultimatum, but you all switch couples, you live with them, and then you still, if you still try to get, like, you either propose or you don't, like, at the end. But you never know.
Oh my god, do y'all remember Wife Swap?
Yes.
That shit was intense.
Yes.
The kids would be like, my mama don't do that. Well, I'm your mama too.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Yes. Oh, well, yeah, they did have good shows back in the day.
yeah.
Well, thank you, Lexi, for being here.
Thank you.
for
Lexi
having
will be
me.
back.
Yeah, Lexi will
will
be
be
back.
back,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm just like, I will be back.
Lexi,
I
will
will.
you?
No, I enjoyed it. It was fun. It's easier than what well, actually, it's hard for you guys. But being a guest is easier than I thought it would be. But you know what? Give props to these girls because it's not just like a 5-minute setup.
Oh, no, it took an
It
hour.
takes time to find the angles. So
Yes. So if you have watched all our videos, subscribe because we out here, we be breaking sweats. saying all this stuff.
subscribe
Mm.
and support, you know.
Yes, and thank you everyone who has been supporting us
Yeah.
so far and just following us and subscribing and don't forget to subscribe.
And we hope to have a male guest on here because we saw that we actually have a lot of male viewers,
Mm-hmm.
which we were surprised
To get
of.
I
their
was
point of view,
shook.
right?
Yes,
man's
to have
point of
more
view.
male, have more masculine energy in here. But yeah, it's almost half and half, female and male. Which I was
Really?
surprised. Yeah.
I had thought it was more of a female audience.
I thought it was like 80-20.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. But it's 50-50, so for you girls, thank you. The men, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We will, we want to have like a man in here talk about, real life stuff and just kind of motivate anyone and get the male's perspective. Because, honey, you getting the women here.
Yeah.
But men can keep watching because you can learn the women's perspective.
Yeah, you can see
you
it.
learn a lot, like what girls want or don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank
Thank
you
you.
guys for watching. Thank you, Lexi.
Thank you, Lexi.
guys.
We love you, and we love you, Lexi, and we
love
love you
y'all.
guys for watching.
Love you,
y'all
Lexi.
too.
Yeah.
Love you
Oh,
I
guys.
never
said
said it.
So flattered.
Yeah, you should, because she does it. But all right. Well, love you guys. Thank you for watching. Until next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.